one maxed out MacBook Pro, one iPad Pro, one Springboard Bootcamp. Yo, this is Oscar, and I am coming back to the design world. Will these tools help me become a professional product designer within these next couple of months? Welcome to my series on Dodefy, my journey to becoming a product designer. Welcome back, Dodefyers, to another episode. So today I'll be talking about edge cases and why they are important. So what the heck is an edge case? So an edge case is basically a threat that interrupts your user from flowing nicely in your design. So usually designers design in the ideal state, which is the state where it's like beautiful and nothing goes wrong in their design, everything's running smoothly. But that's not always the case. We should consider also success states, error states, and other type of states. Basically, edge case is anything that interrupts the user journey. This could be anything, by the way. So what we want to do is that we want to think in the user's persona and go in each of your design and find any scenario or possible way that user might be interrupted in that process, and just flow through each of your wireframes and just take into account that. And if you see possibly an error or something that could go wrong, include that in there. And that's very important. So like, I'll show you my design. Let's hop on my design. So I did a wireframe on my Dodefy Nutrition. So it's the app that I'm doing for my Capstone 1. This is really important because you want a user to like hop right back into your design without any interruption, so you don't want a user to like quit on your app or your design or anything or your product. So let's head on to my computer. Let's go and check it out. So here I have favorites and functionality. So so right here, so wireframe is not perfect, so that's I'm adding to it, so or changing things around. So this is not going to be like set, especially since it's a low to medium fidelity right now. So here I added these two edge cases. So when a user goes into, like, let's say they make an account and they go to like I added like a favorites functionality where they're able to see the products, their fruit, like their favorite fruit products. So if a user is new and then they decide to see if they have any favorites in their account, it's not going to show any favorites. It's going to show no favorites. I added in this screen right here, no favorite products added yet. See, there we go. So begin by searching a food product and adding it to your favorites. So this is an example of an edge case where it shows the user to go ahead and look for a product and add it to your favorites, so you can see it here. So the next one is like with the internet connection, like something went wrong, or they're trying to like find something or navigate, and then something just like went wrong. Like, things don't always go according to plan, so it says, oops, there seems to be a problem, and then tap to reload with an exclamation. So that's another edge case. So I'll show you more examples that I did for edge cases. So yeah, this is my first time viewing it like this, so I have to like click on zoom. So this is the preview for photo, by the way. So here's another one. So for my app, for my capstone, I decided to add some like scanning by UPC code, and either doing that or typing up the product. And then once they type up a product, so I put organic banana here, and then the list of products comes up. So they're able to like add to favorites here or add to diary. And then once they click on a product, the product information comes up. And then here we have like add to diary and add to favorites, and then share. And then
description of the product and if it's like organic or gluten free. And then below that, we have more like tags that are like, it says like, oh, high source of vitamin K, low source of calcium and vitamin D. And then check mark, like that's good, low fat, low sodium, and then cholesterol free, high fiber, the nutrition facts. And then following that, like the next case would be probably when a user adds to favorites, then the actual icon gets like filled in. It represents that their action was taken and it was taken into account and being and accomplished. So that's another one. Also, these these two right here. Share, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is because sure you could do like unlimited, so it's not like a one time thing. So I'll just leave it in this state right here. And let's take a look at another one. Watch. Another one would be okay. So like quickly, let's go over this. Hopefully, you guys are liking what I'm saying and learning a lot. So the next one will be welcome. This is the introduction actually. So the introduction. So like users enter like their information, like their name, and then they get a response. So the app could be more user based on the user. And so like if a user puts their name and then they'll the app will be responsive to their name, and then it will like mention their name. So it could be like more of a in a personal level. So I wanted to include that in this app because I after like seeing so many other apps that do this, I thought it was like an actual great feature. And so like I either like get started to create their own profile and they're or actually if they have one to sign in, and then a progress bar included in the top. And I ask users like how tall they are, and then like date of birth, and listing their date, their age on the next screen, and so it could be like more personal again. And the reason I ended up doing this was because before I had something like skip or exit, and after my Gorilla usability testing, a lot of users were actually just exiting or skipping this screen and not really like considering reading the screen information. So what users like is they want to get to the point and they want to see it right away or want to interact in some sort of way. So I thought this was perfect, some sort of interaction, and I made it not skippable so users will need to fill this out to create their own custom profile. And then what is your gender? And on an average day, how active are you? And how much do you weigh? And then I said, like, their current BMI is this much based on their response from their weight and their height. And then their daily energy recommended, how many calories they should be consuming per day. So, like, if they eat less than that, they lose weight, and if they eat more than that, they gain weight. Also, like in the daily activity level target, like how many minutes they should be targeting to working out a day. And then this is a second screen. So I included, oh, like it's great that you did that. That you want to work 30 minutes a day. That's awesome. So after that, a user is taken to a daily reminder. So it's good to consider some sort of way to get some daily stuff going on with your users. So in order for them to come back to your design and use your application. So yes, recommended. No, not now. And then the loading screen, hang on tight, will recreate your personal nutrition program. So all set and ready. And then users will be able to make an account or sign in. And yeah, that's basically it. And this edge cases I considered were it's very common edge cases that a lot of designers do is um, that reaching the maximum characters allowed. So here, like how I explained earlier, how users and able to enter their name, and then if a user enters way too much text in there, then it's going to say reach the maximum character allowed. So that's a common one that you should be considering in your design as an edge case. And then how much do you weigh? So like if a user clicks on an amount that is not really realistic, like how much do you weigh? 1,000 pounds. So they'll give out an error to the system. So sorry, seems like you put too many digits. Enter the correct amount to continue. So once a user enters the right amount, then they're able to continue. And yeah, the next one is sign up with email, and then email is invalid. Try again. See, let me get a little closer. So right here, email is invalid. Try again when their email is not correct, and then username is available, and then strong password are good validations. And then the opposite is, well, email is valid on the right side. And another one in each case is like, oh, when the user puts like two little letters, oh, enter more than 6 characters. And then in your password must be longer than 6 characters, including at least one symbol or combination and at least one capital letter. Yeah. So yeah, these are my edge cases for my design. I included a little more edge cases, but that's all I'm going to show you guys because my battery's dying right now. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys liked it. Subscribe and comment, and hopefully you guys have a good one. Take care.